Ain't nobody picked this broad yet. She's so perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I've never claimed to be perfect. But this is what happens when women who make poor decisions in life have to witness women who make better decisions in life. See, it's all good and well when you hang around girls who just as big of losers as you are, but when you put women who losers around women who win, y'all start feeling some kind of way, right?
Uh-oh, Dana is coming after the girlies because the girlies are coming after Dana. They sick of her sugar honey iced tea. So now they want to come for her and Dana said, child. Let me go ahead and bite back. So what you see on the screen is ain't nobody picked this broad yet. That's somebody replying to Dana. Damn, she's so perfect. And now Dana is saying, oh, you just mad because my parents raised me correctly? Child, we already know what it is. I guess Dana's just finding out now. Let's see what else she got to say.
How you mad at my mom and my daddy for being parents and raising me
Because they don't know nothing about having parents and that's how they do. Welcome to the club.
right? See, you had an opportunity to do better than your mama and pick a father for your son who would actually be there for him, and you failed your son. Now, how's that my fault? See, if I was a homely single mother who was a loser that lived at home with my mama like you, it would be very easy for me to be able to find my equal in dating.
Uh-oh. I wonder if she went and looked at this girl's TikTok and saw that she actually does live at home with her mama and her son, daughter, baby, or whatever. Mm. I tell you, they always gonna find somebody to lash out at. You should look in the mirror, not Dana, whoever it is that responded to her. You know I got issues with Dana, but this ain't it today. But the whoever responded to her, child, I've seen all these same comments, child. Y'all already know. These people want to be mad because their situation sucks, and people talk about their sucky situation, and instead of changing their sucky situation, you get mad at a person talk about your sucky situation, of which we wouldn't know about your sucky situation if you didn't tell us about said sucky situation.
I would be able to find a man easily if I was like you.
Ooh,
Your equals are everywhere.
ooh.
There's a bunch of men as losers everywhere. It's very easy for you to find somebody
Uh-oh.
because you're just looking for help. You just need somebody to get you up out your mama house.
Ooh.
But see, when you're a desirable woman with a lot to offer, it makes it a little bit more difficult for you to find your equal. It's a little bit more difficult for me to find men who got the things that I got and come to the table
All right, I'm gonna let her rock with this because we talking about the responder. But at another time, we can definitely address what she's saying. But I digress. Go on, girl.
with the stuff that I come to the table with. You got it easier than me, honestly. Let's also be very clear. Ain't no man gonna pick me if I don't want him. You have to take what you can get. I'm in a position
Ooh.
where I can choose what I want. And if I don't want it, I don't have to pick nothing at all. But you're a perfect example of why different classes of women cannot get along or be around each other or be friends.
Well, actually, most women can get along and be around each other and be friends. Let's be honest, regardless of what their class is, because it's always some hating assholes. I ain't gonna bring up no recent situations, but I'm just saying. And instead of being direct with people, everybody gotta go all the way around the daggone bush or do some shit that don't make no sense, or go and mess with somebody's man, or go and talk about them behind their back. You know, all those types of things. But y'all, I digress. Go on, girl.
See, because anytime you're around women who not doing nothing with their life and they losers,
Ooh.
and you're a woman who actually doing something with your life, you're productive. The women who don't do nothing with their life become jealous because why are you following me? Why would you be following my page?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see. Jazza Times, Jissa Times, something like that. Oh, she is following. Oh, ain't that about a bitch? Child, this is normal. What are you talking about? You should be used to this by now, Dana, I'm sure. I'm sure you must be used to the hating hoes that be hating and hoeing all daggone time. Because at the end of the day, them following you means that they're a fan, of course, but they wish they had whatever it is that that person has. So instead of saying something encouraging like "Black women" are supposed to do because of the sisterhood, of which there is no sisterhood. But let me hold on. Dana, ain't you now for the sisters and you against the men now? Whereas it used to be the opposite way. Child, I guess I'm gonna have to go in on her. These your people now, child. These are your people now. Because you said that men ain't shit now. So that means that the women are your people. Remember when you was out here cutting for Meg? And somebody else, child, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Now you all in with the sisters. stars in they plight, and men ain't shit, ain't about shit, ain't got shit, and ain't never gonna be shit. I'm a little confused right now. I'm a little confused right now. One day it's this, the next day it's that. One day it's this, the next day is that. Can you get on equal footing? Where do you stand? I'm so confused.
That don't even make no sense. But I'm gonna fix that for you when I finish making this video. I'm gonna get you up out of here
Woo!
because I don't know what you got, why, how you ended up here in the first place. I don't like stragglers.
Mm.
But this is the perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
Take note, ladies.
Mm-mm.
This is why you cannot hang around low vibrational women because they secretly be mad. They'll sit there in your face, hang around you, and the whole time they mad and they hate you for your life. This woman mad because my parents did their job. They took parenting seriously. How you mad and then bringing up my love life on a video where I'm just talking about my upbringing and how my parents raised me? That triggered you. It triggered you to see that a man and a woman got together, got married, had
Yes. 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 That's it. That's the end of it. A man and a woman got married. Yes. That's it. That's honestly the end of the video, girl. You already know that's how it go. You know, even though Dana pain in the ass, she ain't got no kids, so she ain't no single mom. So we got to give her, her credit on that. Shout out to Dana. First, she talking about living at home with a kid, and allegedly, I don't know, probably 30 plus years old. So Dana got her beat from that perspective. So you gonna be a single mom mad that a man and a woman got married. That's really what it is, because the odds are she's not gonna get it. The odds are she didn't already effed up. The odds are she spends a lot of time on the internet. And while she hears what men are saying, she's not listening to what they're saying. And instead of doing some sort of change or introspection and seeing what it is that she does wrong, she would rather lash out at another sister to make herself feel better. Because her situation is loserville, just like you're saying here. But know and understand that this is typical response to those that can't get. You're absolutely right on that. And shout out to you for going ahead and addressing, because child, that's content for me too. Go on, girl.
children and actually took it serious just because your mama and you didn't take having children serious.
Mm-mm.
That's the reason why I run my platform the way I do, encouraging people if they're gonna have kids that they need to be married and they need to have structure and they need to be able to provide their children a healthy household.
Girl, don't you know that all they care about, as long as the kid is alive and they fed them, just like gremlins, that's why I call them gremlins, then they doing their damn thing. They ain't worrying about teaching them. They ain't worrying about telling them about rules. They ain't worrying about telling them how to act when they out in public. They ain't worrying about make sure they smart, intelligent, moving from this grade to that grade, what their future gonna be. Nope, just teaching them how to spin that.
With a father and a mother because I am the perfect example of knowing what
I don't know about that. Now you're taking it a bit too far.
that looks like when you do it, which is why I encourage it, which is why I want to see more children be able to have it, right? So they don't have to end up becoming mean, mad adults like you who regretful of the life that you were given by your parent, and then you went on just to repeat it with your child. Ain't
Well, I don't know her situation. I guess we got to take Dana's word for it, but it definitely sounds like Bitterville. And it's nothing new. It's the same old shit, just a different biatch. A hating hoe gonna always hate. And even though they try to say it's a sisterhood, the sisterhood only depends on where the other person that's a sister is in the sisterhood. So if they downtrodden, everybody's good. Anybody doing a step above, they hate. Anybody doing 2 steps above, they really hate. Anybody doing 3 steps above, child, I don't even know the amount of anger that they must have. That's typical ish. Instead of saying, you know what? Child, can you help me out? Because I know that you do this and you say you know about that. And I just want to go ahead and figure out how I can do the same. And obviously, you the blueprint for blah, 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 blah. Let me go ahead and see if I can pick your brain for some questions. Even if it costs me some money, it will be worth it in the long run. Because at the end of the day, I really do want to be married. I really do want to be what a man wants me to be. I really am interested in finding a father figure for my son or daughter, but I'm having some trouble, and all I can find is Poop Nug and Darkest and Demarcus. Mm-mm. That's crazy talk. Because anybody else, any of us that may have a husband or a man, we just pick me's. So as long as you're talking negatively about Dana, who's not a single mom, or me, who's married, then you feel better about your situation. Child, that's why ain't no holds barred when we be talking about these people, because they be talking about me. Like, why I gotta not talk about them? If they didn't bring their stupid situations out here, then none of us would know it and there'd be nothing for us to talk about. But we already know that these people can't shut the entire fuck up for anything. So, content for days, child. Y'all, make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. Hype this daggone video. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all. Never.